Welcome back into the Courtyard garden here at Gardeners Cottage in Blakeney. It's a very peaceful and calm November afternoon. We've come over to the cottage in between lets just to do a little bit of maintenance. Kate's doing some gardening, potting up some new arrangements on the porch around the front of the house. I'm just taking a moment just to see what needs doing in this back courtyard. This is a little courtyard that we've shown you before in summer. It's formed on two sides by the kitchen, bathroom and downstairs bedroom, and then the door I've just come out of leads through into the utility room, which you can see through there where I'm doing a bit of repair works. Everything needs cutting back over the next couple of weeks. The wistaria's had a summer prune, but we just need to take the longer shoots off that where it's overgrown, because it has to be restrained in this aspect. It's a much more vigorous climber than we've got the space for on this small run, but it does flower so beautifully and drops those flower bracts right down in front of this window. Lemon Verbena does this every year as well. It's a very highly scented lemon plant. This looks dead every winter as it dies back, so we're going to give that a good prune over the next week or so. And the same with this rosemary, which we cut back quite hard last year. Over the years that these have been planted as tiny little, really potted herbs from supermarkets, I think, in the case of this rosemary. And just look how far it's grown. Loves it here in the sheltered courtyard. Never gets too frosted, but doesn't really get baked, which the rosemary on the southern aspect of the cottage loves. So this one doesn't flower nearly as well as that one, but nonetheless gives us this evergreen planting here just to the side of the door. And the lovely scent as you walk past it. A fig tree in the corner had a really substantial haircut. You can see that stem is where we put a chainsaw through the main part of this. Our concern here was that, again, this had been planted as a tiny little fig tree. Didn't think it was going to be this large leaf variety. Never fruited here because of the lack of sunshine, but we were concerned that the roots were now going to undermine the flint wall behind it and put that at risk, so we decided to give it a hard cut back and let the Maygold rose, which you can see again needs a good prune. It vigorously grows well above this 10-foot wall up to around 15 foot each year, and we'll let that flower next spring and then cut those back hard. There's a evergreen honeysuckle that grows through this planting as well, but you can see the fig tree. I'm going to try and grow it more as a bush against the wall rather than as a shady tree. So quite a bit of work to do here just in this small area, just to tidy it all up. And now's a real good opportunity to do that in between lettings, because we have been so busy over the summer period, but now we've got some breaks coming up. We're going to take the opportunities and crack on with some of these jobs.